7 beta male signs that you might show that tells her that you're a beta male. That's what we're going to talk about in today's video. If you're new, welcome to the channel. If you're returning, thank you, and I appreciate your support as always. Like, leave a comment. It takes 1 second. It helps the channel grow, and YouTube will show the video to other people like yourself, and I appreciate it. So please and thank you. Now, 7 signs that show her that you're a beta male. Now, number 1, the first sign is when you're on a date and you cannot read her body language. Her body language and everything she's saying is telling you that she does not see you as an option for bedroom fun. You're not knocking ankles. You're not digging no guts. She doesn't see you as an alpha, basically. When you can't read body language, this is a clear example that you're a beta male. If the conversation's dead, she's not giving you eye contact, it's not flowing, these are clear signs that she's not attracted to you, or she's lost attraction for you. Remember, when you're on a date, she finds you attracted, she's attracted to you a little bit. It's your job not to mess it up. It's your job to increase that attraction and hopefully get to seduction, and then, you know, so just think about it. The second example of when she finds you beta, or she sees you as beta, is when you can't escalate. Now, I just briefly spoke about attraction and seduction, but when you can't escalate, or you can't create the opportunities to escalate, or she doesn't allow you to escalate, these are clear signs that she sees you as a beta male. When I'm talking about escalation, I'm talking about hand to hand, hand to leg, hand to face, mouth to mouth. These are all signs of kino escalation. And if you can't create the opportunities to escalate, then these are signs that she sees you as a beta male. The third example, which I think is kind of rude and highly disrespectful, is when a female on a date starts talking about her ex, or starts talking about other men. This is a clear sign that she doesn't find you attractive anymore, or she sees you as a beta male. When she feels comfortable to do so, you need to leave the date immediately, pay for what you need to pay for, and just cut it short. This is a clear sign that she doesn't see you as an alpha male, and you need to leave immediately. Number 4, she tells you things that are red flags, basically. Tells you how many men she's slept with. She's so comfortable in telling you everything that you wouldn't want to hear. Is a clear sign that she sees you as a beta male. When things start unraveling like this, leave the date immediately. There's no benefit for you whatsoever anymore, and it's only going backwards. Number 5, she doesn't follow your lead, or she changes the plans. Now, when I'm talking about plans, I'm not talking about spontaneous plans. I'm talking about you've planned the date perfectly, as you should. You've told her to meet you at location A, and she says, no, I'm actually at location B. Now, some of you might think this is cute, but what you need to understand is she's actually testing you. This is a test. Some guys might cancel the date. Some guys might say, meet me here, this is where we're supposed to be meeting. This is a test. Do not fail this test. If she cannot follow your instructions, then she's not submissive. If she's not submissive, then she's not for you. And something to be very clear about, boys. Be very clear with what you're, with the females that you're dealing with. If she wants to change her plans, no problem, but she's not changing her plans for me, and she shouldn't be changing her plans for you. This is a clear example that she cannot follow, and it's unsubmissive. Number 6, you're on the date, and we ask for one thing and one thing only: respect and conversation. So she's always on her phone. This isn't a great sign. She's always texting, she's always taking pictures, posting stories that you're never in, by the way, just trying to show off on social media. This is not really a good trait. It's a lack of respect for you, and it shows that she sees you as a beta male. When she sees you as this is not a good sign. You need to establish yourself, establish your rules. When you come on a date, if you put your phone down, face down, she'll probably do the same thing. If you put your phone away, or you tell her to put her phone away, and you do it, and she sees you as high value, she will respond accordingly. But if she doesn't, 9 times out of 10 she'll continue doing what she's doing, and just shows a clear lack of respect for you, and demonstrates that you are a beta male. Last but not least, when she brings her friend on the date with you. So it's supposed to be a one-on-one date, and you turn up there and it's actually a 2-on-1 date. There's a couple of things you can do. I'm gonna tell you a little story because I can relate to this. So you plan the date accordingly, you turn up, and there's 2 girls there. Now your date quickly goes to the toilet and you sit down, and the friend, the +1's there. +1's asking you questions. You cut to the chase. I cut to the chase. I said, hi, what are you doing here? She's like, oh, she was nervous. We was actually in the area together, so I thought I'd come along. Okay. Are you staying? She says, no, I'm gonna go when she comes out of the toilet. I was like, okay, no problem. You know what? I'm gonna go actually. It's like, why? She's here. She looks nice. Da da da. Nah, it's not about looking nice or not looking nice. It's about, it was supposed to be a one-on-one date, and the point I'm trying to make, I digress from the story. Maybe I'll tell it another day. The point I'm trying to make is, yes, it could be safety concern, or 2, it could be to see whether you are who you say you are, but 3, also, it is a lack of respect, really, isn't it? They can continue the night as they did, and I went home. The point I'm trying to make is, you need to respect yourself, you need to respect your values and your boundaries. You know who you are, you're a legit guy. You set up the date, you FaceTime the girl, you've done everything you needed to do, and she goes out of her way to invite a +1. For me, it's just a lack of respect again. Know your level, know your worth, know your value. It's like me coming to a one-on-one date and bringing one of my boys. It doesn't make sense. But yeah, that's it. I hope you can relate to some of the signs. If you've experienced any of these, leave it down in the comments. If your boys have experienced any of these, leave it down in the comments. Ultimately, know your value, know your worth, know your boundaries, and respect yourself. It takes more for a guy to attract a girl, get her on the date, and leave the date, than the man to get the girl on the date, attract her, and settle for something that he knows isn't right deep down. So know your value, boys. That's what I'll say. Check out my books in the description. Leave a comment, like the video. It takes 1 second, helps the channel grow, and I'll see you in the next one. Keep learning, keep growing, keep leveling up. Peace.